So the black community is overrepresented in media by this top 1%, right? And people think that this top 1% represents us. And I'm like, we are nothing like them. So as I'm reading 200 Years Together, I started to notice that Jews were being persecuted for what the top 1% was doing. And that's when I said, wait, we can't just throw all Jews in the same bucket, because that would mean I have to throw Hotep Jesus in and the rest of the black community with Julianne Reed and Don Lemon. And we're not about to do that. So it sort of unwound my previous teachings in, by looking for the truth.
The vast majority of Jews in Russia lived desperately poor lives.
Correct.
The Jews in Russia had very little freedom. And, unlike Poland, which until really the mid-20th century, there were bad incidents, but it was basically a tolerable experience. The Russian experience was not good. You had the Pale of Settlement, and that does explain why many Jews became rabidly radical. Doesn't justify murder. And this is one of the things that is so ironic about Marxism, is that they glommed onto the collective guilt concept. That is usually the sign of the worst and most backward kind of thinking. All landowners, all bourgeois, all kulaks. And it's fascinating to me that you were able to see it from that perspective. That's certainly something I've never heard before.
Really? Wow. Okay. I'm just honest, right? Like, I go into things